Michael John, I think you're the first. First in the house. What's up, homie? I'm heading into town. Been raining out here in Valencia. Yeah, it was raining earlier here. Uh, as you can probably see from wherever you're at, clouds, dark, very humid right now. Very, very, very humid. After the rain, and if the sun would come out, it would dry it up a little bit. But you can even see, well, Sikihor, and then it's darker down in there. But yeah, we've had some rain today, much needed rain, obviously, this morning. It rained pretty hard, like twice. It dumped real hard, slowed up, then dumped another time. But happy Monday, Monday, Monday in Dumaguete, Philippines. Not sure what the temperature is. It's warm, it's hot, not as hot as it's been, obviously, with the clouds. But yeah, we had a little bit of rain. Henry Broussard is here. Oh, you're doing today? Or how am I doing, maybe? I hope we're having a great day. It always starts out great, and quite honestly, it usually ends great too. No complaints here. It's funny too, because I always, when I wake up and I go out walking and I know that I can, me, I'm all about health and exercise. I'm just blessed and lucky and happy and thankful that I get to do that and keep my health as best as I can. Um, all day, whenever, as much as I want to put into it, which is a lot. And what a difference not having stress in your life makes. I'm telling you, it's like a huge, huge difference. And I think if I was in the States and I'd be working, I'd be dealing with the everyday stresses of life. Working adds stress. Some people get it worse than others. Everyday life, paying bills, doing this, doing that, just a lot more responsibilities than I certainly have here. Uh, I always try to just be thankful and think of that all the time. I do every day. Half century. Hello, my friend from Ohio. How's the weather in Ohio? DRT, my brother. Yeah, it's cleared up for now. Um, like I said, I kind of stayed in my apartment a little longer until the rain passed. I wasn't going to go out and get soaked. And then sweat from the humidity, I would have just been one big mess. So I just did some exercising at home for a little bit. They still have all these canopy tents from the dragon boat races. As you can see, they didn't remove them yet. But they're still going to have the food and the festival, fiesta, festivities going on until the 30th. I heard they said till May 30th they will be here. The specialty places with all the lechon and all the, I don't know, I call it high end street food. Um, hey, Jerome, my brother Jerome is here. If you don't know who JP is, that's Jerome. He's my very, 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 very good friend here in the Philippines in Dumaguete. He's basically a Kuya Jerome. He's like a brother. He adopted me when I came here to the Philippines. He adopted me into his family. He's the one that I got to go to his wedding, and it was awesome. My first true Philippine wedding. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But thanks for being here, Jerome. Connie's here. I always love when she says you're from Indiana. But that's even good. It could serve as a reminder for me because sometimes it can get overwhelming remembering where everybody's from. Yeah, happy week. Like I said, it's chill today. Um, Definitely humid, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, and Memorial Day. Yeah, that's technically, yeah. I'm celebrating the American Memorial Day here in the Philippines. Uh, 12 hours ahead of you guys, but yeah, that's right. Memorial Day is Well, it's after midnight, so I guess technically it's Memorial Day in the East Coast. Um, Work equals stress for sure. Yeah. And like I said, I always, it's sometimes it's easy for me to get caught up in how great and good things are for me here. And then sometimes I just think and reflect on it. I'm like, I have no stress. I don't have to worry about anything, like at all, for the most part. I'm sure there's little, I don't know, hidden stress that you don't realize you're dealing with. But hello, Lisa. I appreciate Lisa. You've been here, coming here a lot, Lisa. You seem like a good person. I trust you. I got to make you blue. I give you standard moderator duties, but like when I see somebody always come here, it kind of also helps. Uh, then I just recognize you and I trust you. So yeah, you're blue. But appreciate everybody being here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Michael. Uh, Many Michaels. I have friends here. Many Michaels in the live streams. Great people. I'm from United States, living here abroad in Dumaguete, Philippines. Came here in July of 2024, only initially just for like a 2 month vacation, exploring, kind of just looking at potential future options for a retirement, maybe. And then I ended up extending my stay well beyond 2 months. I was here until March of 2025. At that point, I knew I was going to be able to retire at 55 and live here and start my life sooner, stress free and happy. Uh, and I am. I couldn't be more thankful and blessed for this opportunity. There's some guys fishing. I don't know what they're putting nets out or something, but uh, yeah. And then, like I said, I went home March of 2025, and then came back quickly in June of 2025, and I have been here ever since. I've been here ever since. And I do my daily walks every day, which I'm gonna go head to the city now. Hopefully all is well in internet connection world, and I don't have issues. But seems like it's been working better lately, more consistently. Anyway, but thank you for being here, Lisa. Dr. Red says it's been raining since Friday here in PA. Well, it's always funny. April showers bring May flowers, but I always wonder. It seems like it gets sunny in April and then it rains in May. At least that I can remember. Recently, when being home, it was always doing the opposite. Uh, Michael Hunter is here, says hello, Mike and everyone. And yeah, greetings to everybody and anybody. If you're new to the channel, you're more than welcome to subscribe. I do these vlogging. Hopefully at some point I get more videos. I always say that, but until I really find something special and significant, I'm not like, I just don't do videos of anything just to make videos about anything. It's not me. Uh, but maybe a video that I would make about something that I would think would be significant and interesting might not be all that interesting to you. So that's always possible. But with that being said, I'm gonna walk. Oscar Mike is here, another Mike. That's so awesome. Oscar Mike, welcome. You can, I'm not sure where you're from or if you've ever been here before on my live stream, but I appreciate you being here. And if you don't mind sharing where you're from, that would be really cool. But from one Michael or Mike to another Mike, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Uh, Snoko Mo says, and welcome, Snoko Mo. What kind of work did you do in the States? Actually, I worked several jobs throughout my life. The main job that I worked, and I might as well just touch on that first. I worked for FedEx. That's where my pension is currently. That's where my pension is coming from. And I would be stupid not to mention that. I had, you don't realize. Sometimes you really don't truly realize and appreciate what you had until after the fact, that I'm now at the age to have a pension and fortunate to have a pension from my job. A lot of people work jobs that they pensions aren't included. I know as far as I know, FedEx, after a certain time period, they did away with pensions. The only options I guess people really have now is like 401k and that kind of stuff. And I get it. You know, things change, times changed, and to prevent, I guess, companies from going out of business, they eliminated certain things. And yes, Mr. G, are you spying here? No, I'm not spying. I'm living my life and living a good time. My dream. I don't know if this would be a dream for everybody else, but all I know is, Mr. G, I'm healthy, I'm happy, and I'm enjoying my life. I don't know what else to say. I'm stress free. Uh, but no, maybe people are spying on me. I don't know. That's possible. But I appreciate you being here, Mr. G. Hello, Camilla. Sorry if I missed you, Camilla. Oh, and another Mike, Nevada Mike. My name's Michael, too. We get a lot of Mikes and Michaels in here. So you're from, obviously, Nevada. I'm Dumaguete, Philippines. That's where we're at. I'm from United States, born in Pennsylvania. Altoona, Pennsylvania was my place of birth, and basically lived in Pennsylvania the majority of my life. With the exception of 2 years, I basically lived in Florida, just about 2 years. That's my preferential choice of living if I were still in the States. But I always say this, if I was still in the States, I'd still be working. Simple as that. I'd have no choice. But here, I don't have to. I can enjoy my life renting out a place that's good enough for me. The comforts of, well, I don't hang out at my apartment much anyway. I don't care about that. I like being out and about, and I'm an outdoors person. So, but yeah, I always remind everybody and remind myself. Imagine if I was still living in the States, I'd still be working, unless I was rich, and I'm not rich. So, yep. Ocean or Oscar Mike says Vegas, sir. I occasionally lurk here. Appreciate your positivity. Oscar Mike, I appreciate your lurking, and I appreciate you saying hello and letting us know where you're from. Lurking's fine. That's good. It's okay. Everybody's different. I just appreciate when people give a shout out, say where they're from, and then if I see the comment, sometimes it can get a little challenging when I'm walking and I accidentally miss comments or questions. I don't try to. I just have to pay attention to where I'm walking sometimes too. But Oscar Mike, thank you very much. DRT says, hello, Nevada. Welcome to Club Mike. No kidding. Yeah. I always knew Michael or Mike was a positive. I'm going to go to the right. I always knew it was a positive or popular name, but man, it's really popular now. My own motto. Um, Sam Roy is here. Sam Roy, it's your time. I gotta make you blue now, Sam. You've shown me enough of support. You're here, Sam Roy. You're blue now. That's okay. It says greetings from rainy New York to sunny Philippines. It's partly sunny. We had some rain, Sam. We had a little bit of rain, which obviously, I mean, it was needed here. Dry season. They don't get much rain. Uh, Little humid right now until it dries up, but you can't even see much of it now. It pretty much like a little puddle there, but it dried up pretty quick. Um, oh, Half Century says you're rich in health and good friends. Couldn't say it any better. The real steel is here. Says looks like a nice break from the sun. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's okay. I prefer the sun, but Fortune's here. Hello, Master Fortune. Good PM, Duke of Duma. Good PM, DRT. Uh, Local champ, financial expert. Yeah, that would definitely be Master Fortune. Mr. G says, what is the best thing you see here? I mean, honestly, the best thing about the Philippines, in my opinion, being an American living here, is the people. That's probably the best thing I see and interact with is the people. Uh, Friendships, embracement, the culture, and all that stuff. I didn't have that in America. You're just another person. I mean, in my opinion, my experiences here, yes, do you stick out a little bit because you're a foreigner? Of course, but they're still polite. They're still very happy for you to be here. They just love saying hello, smiling. That's so positive, and I feed off of that every day. I look forward to getting up every day because I'm a walking, exercised individual, and I just look forward to this every day. Seeing people that I've already met, and then I meet new people every day. And here, it's about the people. I'm a warm, well, I should say, hot weather guy. I like being in sunshine and heat all year round. I don't miss winter or any of that stuff. I'm much happier when it's warm out. That's the way I was when I lived in the States. I was always happier in summertime. Although June, July, and August were basically the prime summer months. Spring was okay, a little bit of fall was okay, but winter, I couldn't stand it. I mean, I would force myself outside to walk, putting layers on and sweating bullets under a winter jacket and stuff. I don't miss that. I'm so much happier and honestly healthier because I'm stress free living here. And yeah, you don't need to be rich to be here either. Although you might be looked at as being rich. But yeah, there's so many things to see here. But honestly, the easiest answer for me to give you is it's meeting the people uh, every day here. And I like Dumaguete. I like it here. I love it here. I don't know if that answers your question, but uh, Dr. Red says hello to Sam. Yeah, welcome back, Sam. Hello, Mr. G. Thanks for supporting the channel. Um, how long can you stay here? Visa limit 3 years, Mr. G. 3, which, from my understanding, I could be wrong. Fortune or Master Fortune will probably verify this. I don't know if there's any other countries in the world that really offer you 3 years consecutively here. But the nice thing is, once you leave the country and you come back, that 3 year cycle starts all over again. You do your visa extensions in 2 month increments. So, like my visa that I'm currently on goes until June 10th. So, within this week, I go within 8 to 10 days to renew it because if you're too close to the expiration date, you end up having to pay an expedited fee, which is a couple thousand pesos, Philippine pesos more. So, like, you don't want to spend more money on extra stuff if you don't have to. So, yeah, that's another bonus. And if you want to fly and see other countries within Asia outside the Philippines, it's certainly less expensive than, say, me from Pennsylvania and I want to go to Japan. Yeah, it'd be a cost a lot more. Here, you can fly to Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, wherever your heart desires. So yeah, there's a lot of. I just love it being here because I'm learning something new. It's like you kind of get a reset here. All I ever knew was United States for the most part. So now I get to experience a different culture, different people, and quite honestly, it's more than I ever expected. So, um, good morning, Edward. Hello, my friend. Thank you for being here, Edward. Monkey Wrench says, "My man, Michael, how are you? I count the days till I'm in the Philippines." Monkey Wrench, I count the days till until you're in the Philippines. Uh, I'm counting them right along with you. I love it when people tell me they're coming to the Philippines, whether it's their first time or they've been here before. Well, obviously, if you've been here before and you enjoy it and you like it, you know what it's like when you get here. But as I always tell people, Philippines or maybe some other Asian country is not for everybody. Uh, but honestly, my opinion is very, very means nothing in the true meaning of it all because until you're here yourself, that's the when you're going to really learn if the Philippines is for you or any other place. But thank you, Monkey. Monkey Wrench. I gotta make you blue. You've been here so long. I don't even know why you're not blue. Chad Nolenberg says Bob Dylan turned 85 today. Man, well, at least he's alive. I think so. I haven't really kept up with a lot of that stuff. But thank you, Chad Nolenberg, for the intel on Bob Dylan. All creatures something. I'm in Colorado. Have any friends from the Philippines here? Very special people. All creatures, exactly. Especially here in Dumaguete. I'm just telling you, I feel like I'm a part of a family here. Hey, Mayung Muto. It's like here, they call it Dumaguete City. I don't look at it as a city. There's not really high risers here that block, like you feel like you're, you know, claustrophobic and surrounded. Like you can see above and beyond the buildings and the trees. Like here, Silliman University, the college. Um, oh, hey, I got to say hello to my friend. Now you can say hello to everybody. Happy Monday. A little cloudy, but it's okay. Nice seeing you, my friend. Amping. And that's another bonus. Like I tell you, I make so many friends with people and then they just want to be a part of the stream. That's humbling. I'm nobody special, but they make me feel special. I guess I'll go back down this way. Sam Roy says, I forgot the name of the town you're at. I know it's not Manila. Yeah, Dumaguete, Sam. Dumaguete. Yeah, maybe Monkey Wrench can visit here. Fortune says, I have no idea on other countries, but in terms of length before visa run out is 3 years. Yeah, I mean, somebody mentioned to me they think the Philippines is one of the longest, uh, continuous stays that you can do in a country. I heard that somewhere, but I'm not sure. Sam Roy said, "How much is the renewal fee?" The renewal fee, Sam, every 2 months is last time now the 1,960 pesos, Philippine pesos. If you're ever doing a conversion on your computer or your phone, I made a mistake. I always say this of using Mexican pesos, and I was way off. So yeah, Philippine pesos was 1,960, which I don't know what the current exchange rate is. The last I looked, it was 61 point something pesos to the dollar. So yeah, it's actually really good right now. But yeah, like if you're within like 5 days of the expiration of your 2 month tourist visa extension, they can possibly hit you with, I don't know, almost up to 2,000 pesos or more. I don't know exactly what it is because I make sure I'm never late. But yeah, like I'm not looking to spend more money. Oh, Chad, thank you so much for the sparkles. I just caught that right now. I appreciate Chad. Again, where are you from, Chad? If you don't mind sharing. And for anybody that's new, I'm born and raised in Pennsylvania. Uh, but did live 2 years in Florida. Now I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. But thank you so much for that, Chad. Uh, DRT saying hello to all creatures, good people. Yeah, they're amazing people. That's what I like. Anytime anybody ever asks me, Michael, what are your favorite things, top five about the Philippines? First thing is the people. Um, I love all the nature. I'm an ocean guy, warm weather, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, I don't know if I mean, if I had all that, but then I didn't have the loving, embracing, welcoming people of the Philippines, I don't know if I'd like it as much. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I know I've never experienced anything like this in my life until I was here. Even when I lived in Florida, beautiful oceans, beaches, whatever. But I didn't have friendships and uh, welcoming, embracing family. I didn't have that at home, only here. It's very different here. Fortune said that's like $30. Okay, so like $30 for the renewal. That's not actually that much. And I mean, quite honestly, you know, what is it, 50 cents a day in a month? That's, it's just like a little tax. And quite honestly, I'm very perfectly fine and okay with having to pay $30 for 2 months for the Philippines to allow me to be here as a guest. I'm not complaining about that. That's nothing. Gomez, hey, good morning, Mr. Gomez. I remember you. And Gomez, you've been here a lot too. I'm just in a making blue mood. If you don't mind, you're going to be blue now because you've been here a lot. And I just want to show my gratitude and thanks. Vaz Balance says, you got pay $32 every 2 months to live there plus expenses. Yeah. And like I said, $32 every 2 months for me is like 50 cents a day. That's okay. I don't have any issues with that. My friends here at the cell phone are busy. I won't stop and say hi to them. They're busy. um, Fortune says we have ceremonies here in American Cemetery and BGC, wreath lane by the ambassador with Philippine military honor guards. That's really cool. Hey, Feed the Wild James. I think I remember you. Welcome, Mr. Feed the Wild James. Hi, and how are you? Happy Monday from Dumaguete, Philippines. A little cloudy, humid as all can be though, because we had some two like kind of heavy downpours this morning. So yeah, with the sun not really being out, although the ground is dry, the air is moisture, sweat, but I'm not complaining. Why pay? They come to America and stay for years. I don't know. I have to pay. Either I don't really have a choice. So, and I'm okay with it, Ringo. If that's what you mean about paying the 2 month tourist visa extension. Um, we live in a world everything's all about money. Let's just face the reality. It's all about money either way. And if I want to be here and enjoy it, I got to pay the tax or whatever. I don't care. Um, as long as I'm stress free, I'm all good with it. I am 30 bucks every 2 months for my visa. I'm good with that. Greetings from Western Canada, PSK. Another Canadian. I love when I get some people from Canada. I just love when people say where they're from. I think it's so cool and neat, and obviously it's might be pretty late for you. I don't know what side of Canada you're on, if you're on the eastern side or the central or western, but welcome from Canada, PSK. Ringo says, you somebody. I don't know. My name's Michael. That's about all I am. I don't look at myself as anything more than just Michael living his life, live happy, stress free, in Dumaguete, Philippines. Uh, uh, Edmonton, Canada. I love that. See, that is so cool. Beecher says hello. Um, so that's good. We got some people from Canada here. And if you're new and you're not familiar with me, my name is Michael from United States, born and raised in, I was born in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I like to say what town I was born in because every so often I get a fellow Altoona PA person that happens to be on the live stream, and it just goes to show you, uh, small world. Um, Pizza place, if you like pizza, Greenwich. Yeah, you can see the sign there. I'm gonna go towards the public market now too. But I appreciate everybody being here in Dumaguete, Philippines. Uh, I'm just happy sharing my life experiences here. I walk every day anyway, part of my daily exercise. I walk a lot. Uh, how do you say, what is walking in Bisaya? Uh, Lakaw, Lakaw means walk. So yeah, I do a lot of walking in the Philippines. I love it here. Uh, Pigpen is here. I remember Pigpen. I got to make you blue. Oh man, I'm in a blue mood. The nice thing about making people blue is after you see them for a while and you can tell who they are. Not that haven't made mistakes in the past, making someone a moderator, and then I had to remove that privilege. But for the most part, I like to feel like I have a pretty good sense of judgment. But welcome, Pigpen. Lewis says, "What are you doing in the Philippines?" Lewis, uh, long story short, I'm retired. I'm a warm, hot weather kind of guy. Experiencing Asia for the first time in my life, although I did get here in July of 2024. So Yeah, I'm getting close on 2 years. I did go home back to the U.S. for like a month and a half to visit family, but I'm just living my life, and I wouldn't be able to do this if I wasn't here. My health is great, physically, mentally, everything, and I'm enjoying life while I'm still capable. Um, I easily, quickly changed my mind on, I don't know, looking into the future, an unknown future, working, 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 thinking, oh, I need all this certain amount of money to be able to live and be happy and survive and work, work, work. And then it's like, well, I don't know physically what I'm going to be able to do when I'm older, that age. So I was like, I'm not taking that gamble. Although I'm fit and maybe I would have had a better opportunity than some people if I'd still be in the States, still too risky for me. And I don't know. I could wake up tomorrow with some issue also, but I'd like to think my percentages go down in regards to negative health issues popping up. And I don't know. I believe walking is the longevity of life. I really do. That's just my personal opinion, though. Uh, but yeah, I love it here in the Philippines. It's all first and foremost about the people. I don't know what they look like grapes that I'll have to try. There's a lot of them. But yeah, now I'm at the public market. So, uh, hold on. How old are you? I turned 56 on April 6th. So I'm 56 years of age. That's my age, 56. And yeah, are going out of Dumaguete? You mean like now? Walking? No, I'm gonna stay in Dumaguete. I'm just walking all through the city to show you guys. This is what I do. I walk all through here. I buy stuff. I say hello to people, and my own motto. I always say hello. Everybody's great here. Like I said, once they know you and they familiarize themselves with you, I'm a Dumaguete guy. Dumaguete guy. My own motto. I'm a regular here in Dumaguete. That's why I like it. A lot of people travel and go all these other places and never really settle in one place. I kind of like settling in one place for now. Um, you know, I'm getting to know people. It's amazing. It's the best feeling in the world. Honestly, it's priceless. Friendships, um, mutual respect. I could go on and on. Uh, Lewis says, oh, okay. Michael L. Beecher, or I Beecher says, Michael, you do all that walking, wondering what brand of walking shoes. I love this question. My walking shoes, and I've sampled and tried a lot. I'm not somebody that's sponsored or anything. That'd be great. In a perfect world, that'd be awesome. I've tried many different brand shoes to find the one because I do a lot of miles daily. And the one that is above them all for me, for comfort and holding up on the bottom of the shoe, when you do 10 miles plus a day, your shoes don't last very long. Brooks, and actually, my friend had to get these in Manila because they don't sell them here in Dumaguete. But there's the Brooks. Those are the ones I'm wearing right now. So yeah, Brooks shoes. I've tried Asics. I've tried On. I've tried Adidas. I've tried Nike. I've tried like everyone. Um, Brooks would be first for me. If I didn't have Brooks as an option, then I guess my second choice would be New Balance. Third, probably Asics or Saucony, somewhere in there. Honestly, the big name brand ones like Nike and Adidas, they're the ones that were the worst. Uh, they didn't hold a hey, my young Muto. I haven't seen you in a long time. My young Muto. How are you? You good? All right, Amping. I haven't seen them in a while either. Uh, But yeah, like there's all like everything you could possibly want. You need socks, Nike, like anything you need, you're gonna find it in the public market. This is where I come to get my fruit, vegetables, eggs. And if you want some treats, you got that one looks like banana Q. Yeah, Mayung Muto. That looks like don't tell me, empanada. Yeah, that's empanada. Yeah, all the I couldn't eat all that though because a lot of this stuff has too much sugar, and I'm not a sugar guy. Uh, Rob KG, hello, it's me. We spoke before. I lived in Marina during lockdowns. I changed my profile. I was RKG. Oh, all right, Rob KG. I think I do remember you. I think so. And I apologize, especially if you stay at the Marina. I'm trying to remember, Rob, when I met you. Live. You say you're saying you lived in the Marina. Where are you currently at right now, Rob? Nice seeing you, though. That's awesome. The walking thing is a fact. Yes, BR lingo, BR lingo. Um, all creatures. I've seen a few on YouTube going to the Philippines as alleged humanitarians, but fear they're just using these wonderful people as props. I'm sure it's possible. Anything's possible. I try to show people my life, my experiences, and why I'm so happy. That's what I try to show. Um, and it's the most humbling experience I've ever had. And in my opinion, despite what some other people, negative Nancy's, might say, oh, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. Until you come here yourself, you're going to be your best critic. You know, come here yourself. Don't go by what I say. Don't go by what anybody else says, positive or negative. Do it yourself. But this is what I do daily. The live streams are like 3 days a week. I bring everybody along on my walks. But if I wasn't doing a live stream, I'm walking through all this every single day. I talk more to people when I'm not doing a live stream because they recognize me and I know them personally. And I catch up with them and just, see how they're doing and everything like that. And it makes my day and it makes their day. It really does. I am, I don't know. I don't know how many. I mean, I'm sure there are other foreigners, expats that come here and they embrace the culture and the community, which I think everybody should do. I don't see all foreigners embracing the culture, maybe some people a little more or less than others. If I'm going to live here, I want to be a part of it. I mean, I want to have friends. I want to have people that if I have a question, I can get something answered. They're going to direct me. They might know of an apartment that's available, all sorts of stuff. Connections. Like, if why not? Know people. They invite me to christenings, baby baptisms. They invite me to Philippine weddings. They just invite me to their house for dinner. Uh, they're so honored. I'm the one that's honored. I mean, but they say the honor is theirs, and not quite honestly, I'm the one that's honored. So yeah, I love it here. Mariam Cooper, my brother lives in the Philippines, retired Sergeant Wade. That is awesome. Marion Cooper. I don't know if you've ever been here, Marion, but I welcome. I appreciate you. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines, from United States. Been here since 2020, 24, and doing my daily walk like I always do. I love it here. Pigpen says hello to DRT. Marion, oh, sorry. Is there rain coming? Ah, when I looked at the radar, I do check the radar on occasion just because it was pouring down rain earlier, so I kind of needed to check the forecast because if it wasn't going to be that great, I probably I wouldn't have done a live stream in pouring rain. Um, so I was kind of just making sure, and then I brought my backpack with like my power banks. I actually brought water today too. Sometimes I don't mind bringing a bunch of stuff as long as I have my backpack. But power banks are heavy, and you put them in your shorts, your pants, or your shorts, and it's just my shorts will start falling down if I can't carry all that stuff in my shorts. So yeah. Ringo says no to live too big for me. I mean, like I said though, there's always other options. For people in the Philippines, there's over 7,000 islands here. I just think it's neat. You got barber shops everywhere. I don't know. I like it, enjoy it. It's like such a family community vibe, especially in the public market. Um, it's like, well, that's where all the people, like the heart and soul, in my opinion, of Dumaguete is like the people that work in the public markets, bringing their fruit, vegetables from wherever they come from. I just think that's, I mean, everything's like the heart and soul, but the public market, I think, is so unique. You just feel culture. You really, really feel the culture in the public market. Michael Watkins around Dumaguete. Hey, Lewis says, you are more powerful than you believe you are. Ah, again, that Lewis, trying to say, or Luisa, or Luis Alfredo Bonilla. Reminds me of Bobby Bonilla. He was a baseball player for the Mets. Bobby Bonilla. Uh, I'm just Michael. That's all I want to share positive, powerful energy. That's what I want to share. Because you never know. The one thing I've learned through YouTube and whatever becomes of YouTube, I really don't care. I'm in it because it was an opportunity for me to reach out to everybody, people that maybe aspire to come and travel somewhere, and maybe they're a little intimidated to do it. I was intimidated before I first came here, coming to a foreign country, not knowing anybody. And then there's also people in the world that may never be able to travel anywhere due to, and I've said this before, it could be financial reasons, could be health reasons. You never know what's going on in someone else's life. And if I can bring some positivity to somebody, to me, I'm winning in life. And that's why I do it. Um, and there's always somebody out there that has it worse than you do. And my eyes, this coming here to the Philippines has been a life changing experience for me. It really has. It's been life changing. And I wouldn't change anything about it. I really wouldn't. And until you're actually here yourself and experience it, you won't know until you do it. I have a crisis. I need blood donations. Uh, I can't help with that. I hope you get the blood that you need. I'm sorry about that, Rob. Um, Hopefully, there's somebody that you can reach out to in that regard. Um, this is this is Kazan Park. Everybody's always doing their dancing and their uh, TikTok. Mayung Muto, Amping. Everybody's always happy. That's what I love about this place. Everybody's so happy and nice. Um, Now, every person, probably not, but at least the ones I interact with are always happy. Uh, Still on second pair, maybe about the shoes. I'm seeing you now, Josh Wilson. I'm trying to follow what you meant about second pair. I need to get. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind on the comments. Uh, I honestly, Rob, I don't even know what my own moto amping. I don't even know what my on. I don't even know what my blood type is, to be honest with you. It's been so long, I don't remember. I think mine. Oh boy. And it's funny too, because not long ago when I was in the States, I get my blood checked randomly just to have everything checked. Uh, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I don't know if it's A positive, A negative. I'm not even sure. Roberto Aiello, hello again, my friend. You know what, Roberto? You're a good person, man. You're gonna, I'm gonna give you blue status, Roberto. I'm gonna give you blue status. Don't let me down. Sometimes people say I give out blue jackets like I'm handing out free candy or something, which I don't even eat candy. So I probably would give you guys fruit, mangoes, coconut water. But Roberto, you're here all the time. I got to take care of people that support me constantly. And that's kind of how I figure it out. I'm like, if you're good enough to always be here all the time and you're respectful to everybody, then, I like to allow you to stand out a little bit as blue. Um, yeah, Rob, if I actually knew, I don't even know, which is kind of, Embarrassing for me not to even know what my blood type is, but I don't really think about it. Uh, oh, let me go back here. I'm sorry. Hi, Mike. MLNRT is here. I'm going to head towards the mall just to give people that may be new here just a different view of things. People always wonder if there's a mall here, and plus I get to cool off a little bit anyway. And I walk there anyway. I just basically take everybody along on my walks where I typically travel on non live streaming days and let people see just how things roll here in Dumaguete, Philippines. I mean, this is daily. This is they're working. They're keeping everything flowing here in the Dumaguete. Fine oiled machine, in my opinion. Um, uh, Rob, oh wait, I Beecher says it would be so great if you could send me a recipe for authentic lumpia. I watch your channel often, get inspired to do my walking in Chesapeake, Virginia. That is so cool. I love that comment. And that's kind of the whole thing, inspiring people. It's not always about inspiring people to come to the Philippines, um, maybe to live a healthier lifestyle. But again, I enjoy walking. I love it. Now, normally I walk a lot faster, but I don't want to bounce around on the phone, and it's okay. It's all good. But I just think walking my own wood toe. Here, you wanna? I'm gonna let you say hello. Hello. Say hello. Good morning or afternoon. Afternoon. My own wood toe. You too. You want to come on? Yeah. You don't want to say hi? Yes, no, because this is oh, he's. I was thinking he was shy. Okay. I'm going to the mall. Okay. I'll talk to you later, my friend. Yeah. Amping always, my friend. A little cloudy today. Yeah. Oh, he can say hello. Mayong moto. Maybe he's shy a little bit. All right, I'll see you later. Uh, back to Beecher, I Beecher, or one Beecher. Yeah, like I said, there's many different things that I like to share about myself and inspire others. You don't have to do what I do. I just tried to share it and let you see the results. Um, I'm just such a health fanatic. Uh, People see me walking and now it's hot, but it's not sunny like it normally is. People think I'm nuts. Um, the locals always say, Sir Michael, why do you walk during the hottest time of the day? I just don't care. I enjoy it. Like even if it's hot, uh, I get energized from the sunlight and the heat, and just being around the people and the culture motivates me even more so than the walking I did back home. I mean, where I walked back home was boring, but I still did it. But this is just on a whole other level. But I appreciate that comment. Uh, you know what, I Beecher? I don't know. Leave a comment on I don't know, on today's live stream, and then if I can get you the lumpia recipe that I know from people here, I don't think it's that difficult. I think it's the whatever they use for the wrap part of it. And obviously, you want to use good oil. You don't want to use like canola or vegetable oil. You don't want to do that. Um, Unless you don't care about seed oils, to each his own. I don't use that stuff. But sometimes when you get local lumpia, yeah, you're going to get whatever they're using for the oil. MLNRT, let me know he's from Chicago, the Windy City. Uh, I need to go back down to the catch up. Henry Broussard, exercises today. Oh, damn. Darn it. I'm sorry. Maybe when I go back, I'll be able to see what bank that is. Fortune, if you're still here, I apologize. I went down to the bottom. I fall too far behind on the comments and questions. And again, I don't do it on purpose. It's just very difficult and humbling. And I'm blessed that I get so many comments and questions. But um, it's challenging when you're walking. Uh, Beer Lingo says, when you're done walking, hey, how are you? Hey, where are you going? My own. Dude, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I stopped there. Okay, with Starbucks. So you're not at Starbucks no more, but are you at the other one? Yeah. Is today your day off? Yeah. So you're still at the Starbucks by the City Mall. Oh, I stopped in Starbucks. Okay. I transfer in PCCI. Ah, it's so nice to see you, my friend. I think about you all the time because I miss you at this Starbucks. Yeah, the manager there, she texted me. She got me last day. She asked me if I'm willing to come back there. Yeah. So maybe you'll come back? Maybe soon if the agency accept me again. I accept you to come back. So I hope to see you soon, man. I miss you though. Amping, take care, my friend. Stay healthy. What a great guy. And that's what I tell people. Why do I love the Philippines? Because the friendship relationships that I build here, that's why I love it. Uh, when you're done walking, what do you do? I mean, what interests you in this mysterious life of ours? You know what? Uh, if I'm not if my day only consists of my exercising, stopping for random latte coffee, like I don't drink a lot, maybe one or two, and just putting myself out there in the community and the culture, that's what interests me. Just the friendships, the relationships. I've never experienced anything like this in my life, and it doesn't get old. It doesn't get old. It's exciting every time. It's kind of like, I don't know, experiencing something for the first time, but I continue to experience it every day and it doesn't get old. So maybe I'm just a simple individual who appreciates the simple things in life. If I can get that much joy out of just embracing a culture, meeting people daily, uh, I don't know how else to explain it. Now, what I do good for everybody? Probably not, but I enjoy it. Some people enjoy being on a motorbike, uh, cruising around, and that's great because that's what they're into. I'm not saying I wouldn't like cruising around on a motorbike. I just haven't crossed that bridge yet. I'm a little apprehensive and nervous about riding a motorbike. I'm sure I'd be fine. I underestimate myself, but if I had a motorbike, I'd probably never use it because I want to walk. I want to do my exercise. I don't want to. I don't want to stop doing that. Um, and I enjoy it. Uh, I like trying different food here. Uh, I like all the festivals that they have here. The 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 community-driven type of atmosphere. There's festivals, fiestas, like all the time. Um, I wish they had stuff like maybe they had a lot of that stuff in the U.S. Maybe where I lived, it just wasn't such a common thing. But here, it's okay. Here it's more of a common thing. And then you just have the random people selling street food all over the place. It's just different. Uh, I just love being amongst the people. I don't know if that really makes sense, but uh, X2. Oh, you know what, X2, you're here a lot. You're going to be blue now. X2 wheel throttle. You've been here a lot enough. You've shown, like, you continue to come back. I got to take care of people and show my thanks and gratitude towards people that are always here hanging out. Caitlin is also here. You know what, Caitlin? You're going blue too. Uh, this is a good day. Uh, I'm handing out blue jackets. I'm handing out mangoes. Blue jacket is a mango here. Coconut water. It's me again, she says, Caitlin. You're not just another it's me. You're Caitlin. You've been here supporting. Uh, oh, wait. SFM Mobile Mechanic, my friend. Good afternoon, Mike. It's your good friend, Trevor. I remember you, Trevor. We're friends on Facebook. Sometimes I get so caught up in your channel name. It's like the Trevor slips my mind, but no, I definitely remember you. Boy, it rained hard today doing wheel bearings, brakes, and rotors today. Part two tomorrow, but on another vehicle. Man, you're just grinding away, Trevor. I'm just thankful and appreciative. You make time and you come to my channel and you say hello. And while I'm out walking, you're at home grinding, man. You're working hard. You know what I mean? You're working hard. Much respect to you, Trevor. Happy to just being sounds wholesome. Yes, BR lingo. Yeah, I'm just happy. Like I said, I don't need a lot. Uh, I'm very content with a simple life. Um, a simple health, a simple healthy life. Um, I like being active, walking, and like I said, whenever a trip, Siki horror, whatever, whenever that presents itself, cool. I have fun. That'll be a like a vacation away from my everyday life, which I consider to be like a vacation. There's no stress. So when was I stress free growing up in America? When I went on vacation. And I don't even know if I was really stress free when I went on a vacation because it was almost like stress. You were stressed out getting everything packed, getting to travel, getting there. And then by the time you get there, you unwind a little bit and then you got to leave and then you got to pack everything back up. You're back in. It just seemed like, you're on this schedule, which we were. You're on a schedule, even on vacation. Here, I'm on no schedule. I'm on Michael's schedule. That's what I'm on. And you know that you can do whatever you want when you want. Uh, and again, this being here is not for everybody, and that's okay. That's what makes us all different. Um, but again, I can show you all my positivity, which I do, and I'm sincere and genuine in that. But that doesn't mean you're going to have the same reaction if you would ever come here. You might not like it, and that's okay. There's places in this world I visited. I was like, it's okay. I just have a vibe here. Our news cycle is so stressful and getting worse every day. Uh, I don't really get I don't really get too much into the news cycle and the stress of everyday politics. All I will ever say is I'm not worried, not because I'm here. I'm just not worried about where things are headed. We're gonna be fine. Don't take my word for it, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Um, the Great Awakening. That's all I'm gonna say, and we'll see where things go. Uh, Trevor says I'm at home into warm and dry clothes. My coveralls into wash dryer to get them dirty again tomorrow. Yeah, you're on the grind, my friend. You're on the grind. Yeah, my dirty laundry is not work clothes. I don't miss washing. I remember plenty of work clothes from FedEx when I worked there. Obviously, they provided our uniform, which was nice. I didn't have to spend my money on clothing to wear at work. But yeah, the laundry machine was always full of the weekly work clothes and very little clothes of everyday life. Here, it's just the opposite. Sweaty clothes. I take my laundry to a laundromat once a week. Once a week ago, my laundry, I drop it off. I walk, drop my laundry off. It's 250 pesos, Philippine pesos per, I think the maximum is 8 kilos on the weight, which I never go over a bag. It's basically, basics. T-shirts, shorts, underwear, bathroom towels. That's about it. Love you that way of thinking. Yeah, I just, like I said, again, I don't talk much about that just because everything, whether it's politics or religion, somebody just gets offended or takes it personal. It's like nobody can just talk and have a different opinion without hating on each other. It's like, ay, yeah, yeah. But I know where I stand. I know what I believe, and hold my ground. I really don't care. I don't judge people on their opinions or their thoughts. And if someone comes to me and wants my opinion or thoughts, I'll give it to them. If not, I don't preach to anybody. Um, Follow your heart, follow your faith. I don't know. But I'm not worried about one thing. And I have every reason to be positive. Maybe it's just because I'm a positive person in general, but um, in the end, I know who's going to prevail. That's my mindset. Uh, Shane Legs, you should hand wash your laundry. That's what I did when I lived in the province. It's therapeutic. You know what, Shane Legs, I appreciate you being here. It's been a minute, been a while. I would have no problem washing my laundry by hand. I would probably put rubber gloves on unless I was using all natural detergent, which I normally I would use. I had like an organic, non-chemical laundry detergent back home, but people use all that other stuff. Well, those chemicals absorb in your skin. Uh, I would be wearing rubber gloves of some sort, like dish rubber gloves that you use at the when you're doing the dishes at the sink or something like that. I wouldn't probably do it barehanded, but that's just me. But no, I'd have no problem doing laundry. I'd probably need a little shown how to do it quick, become efficient at doing the laundry. But I'm at the mall. Like I said, it's not really that hot. There's a nice breeze, although my shirt's sweaty, and I'll be able to dry off when I go in here. Caitlin says bye bye. Sorry, Caitlin. I'll check back. I'll watch my cousin. She's crying and wants milk. Yeah, that's more important than hanging out with me for sure. My what toe here? You want to check that? You're welcome. Yeah, when you come into the mall, it's easier. I mean, half the time when you're wearing a backpack, they have like a metal detector. They want to check it. I just turn around, let them check it. Half the time they don't even. I mean, they've known me long enough. They don't ask me, but I still just show it out of respect. They have a job to do, and I just want to make it easy on them. But yeah, it's like a little cool blast in here when you come into the mall. But thank you, Caitlin. I'll look for you later. Michael, how is your dad doing? I remember you speaking about him. Um, they're both doing fine. My mom is probably, uh, my father's 86. My mother's 85. She'll be 86 on the 29th of this month. My mother probably has more issues than my father. They're doing fine, and honestly, they wouldn't be doing as well as they are if it weren't for my brother. My younger brother is basically taking care of them, and they can live at home, and he's taking care of them. Uh, they'd be in a nursing home if he wasn't taking care of them, and quite honestly, I'm not even sure they'd be alive if it weren't for my brother. Uh, they're eating much better food. You pay thousands and thousands of dollars to be taken care of. Well, so they say. I'm not saying all nursing homes are not. You just hear horror stories, but it's very expensive. I don't think they give them the most nutritional high end food, in a nursing home. My parents get fed much better at home. My brother is a good cook. He's buying high quality. Everything is the best of best world. Oh, DJ Kirby Puckett, I missed you. Where are you? I'm sorry I missed you, my brother. I see someone saying hi to you. Uh, Also, where are all the viewers watching? Uh, where are all the viewers from Push Your Country, province, and state? Yeah, that's always cool when people do that. There's my friend too. I'm gonna say hi. This is where I did the food tasting the other day, but he's busy too. Yeah, he's explaining things. I don't want to interrupt him right now. I'm sh- they don't even look. I've had a few visible knives in my bag, and they don't care or notice. I must have missed it. Irene Wagner, why are you always alone? I'm just asking. Because I walk a lot, and There's nobody. Well, I'm sure there are people that could keep up with me. I'm always out doing my thing. I'm gonna stay disciplined and loyal to my exercise, and I'll always be alone when I do that. But honestly, that's the way. Like when I this live stream ends and I really get focused back into my fast walking, I'm honestly, I don't enjoy having a company on a walk unless you can keep up with me, because then I'm slowing my pace up for somebody else, and I'm not really getting out of that exercise what I want to get out of. Some of those things you're just better off doing by yourself. I don't really like having, I don't know, someone tagging along, because quite honestly, I think I'm faster than a lot of people that want to. So yeah, that's kind of why. Don C says reset the temperature. Definitely in here. Um, Diego Halas says, hey. Hello, Diego. Diego Halas. Halas. Appreciate you being here. My name is Michael in Dumaguete, Philippines. I'm actually in the mall, Robinson Mall in Dumaguete, Philippines. Cool, and it's actually warm up here. Last time I was here, I got lemonade. Sometimes I get lemonade. Glenn Cole says your brother is a good man, taking care of them all as a full-time job. Yeah, I mean, he is making the ultimate sacrifice. He is. Uh, he didn't have to do it, uh, but he chose to, and I respect and love my brother for that. I don't tell him that enough, and maybe he hears it on here, but what he's doing. I hope someday, though, my brother, I've never really, well, maybe in a roundabout way, I said to him, I hope at some point in my brother's future, depending on what he decides to do, I would love for my younger brother to come here, at least experience it for how long as he wants come here, and see if he likes it. And that would be, wouldn't that be something if my brother would come here? We'll see. I don't know. Um, he is 6 years younger than me. So he's, yeah, my brother's 50, but he looks young too. He's just like me. Um, I don't like his diet's pretty strict. Mine might be a little more strict than his, but he does pretty good. I mean, he's where I learn a lot of stuff, health related stuff. I learned from him. Some stuff I learned on my own, but I learned a lot from him. But here, I know you guys would rather. This is a Monday, and every day is busy in the malls here in Dumaguete in the Philippines. I'm not used to seeing people in a mall. I mean, especially in the United States, there are a lot of people that just, I mean, I understand they shop online. Here, I mean, not that they don't shop online, but here it's just, I always say it makes me feel like I stepped into a time machine. I'm like in the 80s or something here in the mall. It just has that 80s vibe here. There's just more people out, and that's kind of why I like it. I don't frequently come to the mall, only on when I'm walking just to cool off. Occasionally, I'll get something to eat at the food court, um, but I don't buy anything. I don't want anything. Irene says, thank you for answering. I love watching you. Irene, and like I always say to everybody, I apologize if sometimes I know I miss comments or questions. I don't intentionally avoid them. I'm just paying attention to where I'm walking. And it's a blessing that I get so many comments and questions that I can't keep up. But I just want people to know I'd never, ever, I'll show you the food court, that I don't purposely try to intentionally miss people's comments. But if you haven't given me a thumbs up, double tap like, I would greatly appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber and you want to support a guy that's just living a simple life here in the Philippines, go for it. I'd appreciate it. But this Lalem place right here, typically I've tried a couple places, but I've eaten at Lalem. It's just like an egg and beef kind of burrito type thing. I've eaten there before. Hey, Derek is here. He's Mr. Hawaii living in Leyte. But yeah, like I said, these food courts are always packed. Um, I never tried the Korean food. Now that steak, I don't know if it's like Saint Therese. I don't know what STA Therese is, but they have a restaurant like that near where I live that I walk by every day. I think it's the same food. A lot of it's Philippine food, but it's good. But then again, if you don't like Philippine food, that's okay too. But I wouldn't live in the Philippines if you really can't eat the food. There's lumpia, um, fish, fish. I've eaten here before. Um, Lots of different foods called flavors of Manila. I've eaten here before. It's good. Um, I have not tried this, but every time I go by, it looks good. I have not tried this, but it really, I mean, from fish to chicken to pork. So that's pork, chicken. These are like little crabs, shrimp. I keep saying I'm going to try it, and then they got the different soups too. Uh, I like all this food. It's very clean. Clean means not a bunch of crap in it, basically. Uh, Never tried. Oh yeah, I have tried Bazinga, and they have a store like a restaurant Bazinga. I've had that before. I've never had Scoobies. I think I got like a mango shake from here one time. That was it. I never tried anything else. But yeah, like there's a mall here for everybody that always asks like about malls in Dumaguete or in the Philippines. Some people like just don't think there's malls. But yeah, I mean, just like a typical mall, Scooby Doo, exactly. SM Mobile. Remember everyone to smash the like, thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to ring that bell. Yeah, thank you, Trevor. I appreciate it. And I've been to Moon Cafe. There's one here, and then there's one at the North Point near my apartment. It's actually I like the one because it's out. Well, part of it's outside, and you can sit on a balcony. Um, I prefer that. I don't really like eating in the malls because it's so packed, and then it's like I feel like claustrophobic because I feel like everybody's sitting on your lap. Shane Legg says, if you think Philippine food is clean, you should go to Vietnam and try the food out there. It's one of the only foods that doesn't make my IBS flare up. And see, Shane, you touch on a thing that I'm a big proponent of. So many people have gut issues or IBS or whatever. Um, that's, I mean, caused by many things, stress, uh, or created over time. Uh, could have been certain poor diet issues, things that you're consuming that created that problem. But I know many people that cleaned up their diet. Um, Obviously, you got to remove stress the best way you can. Uh, they did it naturally, holistically, and they have no gut issues at all. Um, Again, you can go buy medicine and do whatever you want. I don't touch that crap. That stuff is like a temporary band aid, and then it gives you other problems, in my opinion. Do it naturally. Uh, Heck, fast. You want to really fix and reset your body? Do fasting, short term, long term. Um, Especially when you're fasting, your body will eat up the bad cells. Try fasting. I've done it. It works. Terrence said malls in North Carolina are closing. Wow. Oh, wow. Anna Kennedy Conroy sent me the gold coin. I appreciate that gold coin, Anna Kennedy. I appreciate you being here. You see, I think you're new. I don't recognize your name, or maybe you're like a lot of people that just like to, I don't look at it as a bad thing. They say lurking, just watching and keep quiet. But, they have the Sands rival. Uh, I've never really eaten there. It's more of a cakes and pastry place. I don't eat that stuff. I'm not a sugar person. Give me some natural banana bread or something like that. That's my treat. Shakies, pizza. It's like, you know, I don't eat any of that stuff. That's just, uh, You want to have gut issues and diet? Yeah, I don't eat that stuff. And if only what I know now, I knew back then. Like that would be. Yeah, can I imagine where my life and health would be? Not that I'm complaining right now, but it could be better if I would have just done things or known, had knowledge when I was younger. But I make the most of what I have right now. Uh, I am an registered nurse. Fasting is a system reset. Yeah, yeah. Like I have family members. What if it's Beacher? I'm just gonna call you Beach. Life's a beach. Being funny, but I love the beach. Yeah, my sister was a registered nurse. My brother-in-law, orthopedic surgeon. Um, Obviously, they worked in the medical industry, but they also know they're very smart when it comes to, uh, without saying too much, they know what's right and they know what's wrong. They know what's true and they know what's not. Uh, but yes, fasting is, yeah, if you haven't tried it, do it. I mean, do a 17-hour fast the first time you do it. Like, eat something at like 17-hour fast is easy. Um, Eat your last meal, say at like, I don't know, 5 o'clock. Well, 5 to midnight is 7 hours. Then you only need to go from midnight to 10 the next day. 17-hour fast is really easy. 24 hours, not even that much harder either. You can drink black coffee and water, or I think you can add sea salt, and that doesn't really break the fast. But uh, yeah, I wouldn't, you don't fast every day. Derek says back to me Monday, Wednesday schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But like I said, I throw in the weekends just because um, I know a lot of people that work Monday through Friday. Maybe they're off Saturday and Sunday. So if I do a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon, that's like a Friday night or a Saturday night for them, and then they don't have to get up. Because I always feel bad. I appreciate when people show up to my lives, but some people are on the East Coast in the U.S. and then like right now it's 1:20 a.m. I mean that's Sunday night for them, so I feel bad for people staying up late. So I try to return the favor, and I know the weekends can be a little more fun for people. So yeah, I'm pretty much basically want Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mobile, my brother Trevor says, I seriously want to send you Ray-Bans Meta glasses. Also, Bluetooth mic. You can still view your stream on your glasses. The new Gen 2 glasses are better. I hear can look into that, see how they are. Hey, Trevor, anything you look into, that's awesome. I appreciate that. I know we talked about that before, about you had that other Meta glasses. Yeah, that would probably be awesome for me. Um, as long as they can be prescription that allows me to read, because that's the only reason I have glasses on right now, so I can read the comments. Um, well, yeah, imagine just not having to hold my phone in my hand, just have it on my, face. But I appreciate that, Trevor. I really do. Beecher says, Linda, thanks. Steve is here. Do you eat fermented food? Oh, yeah, kimchi, uh, sauerkraut, more kimchi here, but I'm thinking of things I've eaten fermented, period. Oh, yeah, that's really good for the gut microbiome. Yeah, fermented foods can solve a lot of problems too. But quite honestly, like I said, fasting will fix your gut problems. And then once you feel like you got it under control, at least in my experience, everybody's body reacts differently. I always show these chickens because these look so good. Lechin Manuk, although to us it's called rotisserie chicken, but Lechin Manuk. Uh, but yeah, I eat fermented food. Um, it's good for you. The number one food that I eat every day is eggs. Eggs is a very important part of my daily diet. Eggs, 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 and then whatever else, chicken, beef, or whatever. Uh, Anna Kennedy sent the gold coin again, and I really appreciate that. I was kind of going back, but I beat your. I was here when he offered before. Ask him if they now do prescription lenses. I was here when he offered before. I was, oh, okay. I'm following you now. I think Trevor did say they were prescription lenses that you can get on. I mean, mine are prescription, mine are progressive. I actually got these lenses here. I brought the frames from the US, Ray-Ban frames from the US with just the standard, whatever, plastic, whatever, non prescription. And then I got the lenses here in Dumaguete in the city here. Much, much cheaper for prescription glasses or the lenses here than I pay in the US for the exact same thing. Out of pocket was like for both of these 60 bucks, $60, $63 total. Whereas in the US with vision care, I still had to pay like close to $300 deduct. I still had to pay out of pocket, ridiculous. So here with no coverage, I pay $63 right out of my pocket. Yeah, yours are just transition prescription progressive. It allows me to be able to see things up close. I don't want to have like reading glasses. It allows me to just look down, see everything good, look ahead, see everything fine. I think it was a great idea that they created progressive lenses for people because I don't want to constantly put reading glasses on, off and on, off and on. So I got, I don't really wear sunglasses per se, but these are transitional. But I kind of have the best of both worlds without taking them on and off. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's like beyond the great price. And the funny thing is, when I actually first time I went into this eye place, I wasn't even there to get anything. I went with my friend Jerome, and I was just curious. I said, "So, could you replace these lenses? How much would they cost? Progressive, yada yada. I want the exact same thing that I have now." She looked it up and she told me in pesos, and then I converted it to USD, and it was like $63. I was thinking it was wrong. I'm like, I was spending over $300 out of pocket after, like, for the deductible part. I was like, this couldn't be right. No, it was right. And that was my previous pair. So then this is my second pair. I have a backup third pair of Ray Bans that I haven't even changed the lens, gotten the prescription on them yet, because I just want to have backups just in case. Who knows? Something could break. I don't know, an accident, and then I'd be SOL if I didn't have glasses to read. Ah, Danish is here. Danish. Hello, Danish. Danish. Welcome, Danish. I'm doing great. Happy Monday from Dumaguete, Philippines. Know me on my daily walk. Uh, Anna Kennedy did say something and retracted it. Production eggs are great and cheap protein. Yeah, you can't, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with eggs. Um, I eat 4 to 6 of them every day. And Dr. Red made a joke one time thinking I'd have severe gas from the eggs. No, I don't have severe gas from eggs. I guess if you're making those deviled eggs and you're putting something in them that is probably not the healthiest, if you're not using, like, I don't know, avocado mayo, I would use um, some sort of mustard that's basically mustard seeds and turmeric or turmeric, however the heck you say it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have gas from eating sunny side up eggs or scrambled eggs. Uh, Meta had a limit on video length on the old version. Check to see what the new limit is, if changed. Mike can go for an hour or two. Yeah, that would really be a game changer for me. These meta glasses, that would be like a game changer. Uh, Certainly, like I said, it would be easier. I wouldn't have to hold my arm up. I mean, I'm pretty much been using my right arm. I'm right-handed, but I'm fine with it. I mean, it's not like my arm's sore or tired, but that would be nice. Or maybe hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, DRT. I'm trying to remember the last time I had a hard-boiled egg. Uh, and I don't even know why making a hard-boiled egg would, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just different, I'm sure it's different for everybody. It's funny we're talking about eggs and gas, but yeah. Trevor says we all care about you, Michael. We all think alike. Trevor, I just when I hear somebody like yourself or anybody say that they care about me, you don't understand how that feels. See, this is when things get crazy. You got the person backing up, you got this person backing up. They make it work. But yeah, I'm not used to like uh, people caring to that extent, and I get it. YouTube has opened a different world for me, but I can't thank all of you enough. I mean, I can't. That's why you all, when you say thank you to me, it's thank you to you. It's not the other way around. Um, you make things special, and I'm humbled. I can't even tell you. And that's another thing, it took me to come to the Philippines to decide to do YouTube. And that's another thing that's added to my happiness. Um, yeah, if I was still in the US and would have never come here, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I'd have probably no interest in doing it. Um, Not to say that I never would, but it's just a totally different dynamic here in the Philippines for me. So, uh, yeah, I don't know if I'd have the same energy in the US. I had high energy. But then again, if I was still in the US, I'd still be working. So, no, more than likely, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. Uh, I'm not, what is that guy, that big YouTuber, The Beast or Mr. Beast? I'm not no Mr. Beast, so, or any other big time YouTuber. Jeffrey Pompeo, I'm guessing. Thank you so much for that. Super good. Oh, and JL, man, you guys. JN, which is John, if I remember correctly. Thank you so much for that. Like, the guys, again, and that stuff like that, I'm humbled because I don't know. I I just never experienced generosity like I experience here on YouTube. I don't ask for it. I don't expect it. I don't even know if I deserve it. But you guys, it's just my opinion. For me, everything is just a blessing, and you guys and gals are all part of that. I don't always, I'm not trying to get sentimental or anything on you, but that's what it feels like. That's what it means to me, and I'm very straightforward, transparent. I always say I would never be a good poker player, so I appreciate everybody. Jeffrey Pompeo, I'm not sure I remember you. Maybe you've been here before. Uh, you're just sometimes people just quiet in the back row and watch, but I appreciate that. That was really nice of you. And of course, John, um, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's yeah. Whew. All right, off the camera, off of me. Roberto says, no, you're not Mr. Beast. You're Mr. Relax. Yeah, that's true. I'm relaxed in a different kind of way. Uh, Relaxed but disciplined and very, very determined, especially when it comes to my exercise and walking every day. But yeah, I'm definitely not a Mr. Beast. Uh, Jeffrey said, just subscribe, you bro. Jeffrey, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know what? Although this is only your first day here, well, that I know of, Mr. Jeffrey Pompeo, but my brother's name is Jeffrey. So it kind of just made me think of my brother who takes care of both my parents. Jeffrey, I made you blue. Uh, you just have the blue jacket. That's just my way of saying thank you, and makes you stand out. And the people that are blue, I'm easily for me to identify you. Um, but much appreciate. I appreciate you so much, Jeff, and everybody. Uh, Thanks for supporting. Yeah, John has been here a while. JH and Terrence. America is not fun like it used to be. Terrence, you're not. You're yeah. I'm not saying you're not right. Although I do have hope that things are gonna get better. I understand and can relate to what you're saying. The vibe here in the Philippines, Terrence, is night and day. Uh, you just it's a different culture, and you see people from different backgrounds and what they do and what makes them happy. Uh, Simplistic life, and maybe that's why I kind of relate to the simplistic life. Finding happiness in the smaller things in life. Mayong muto, or actually hapon now. Mayong hapon. I lost track of time. It's after 1 o'clock. Um, Wally Bear is here, 7 away from 100. I appreciate that. Whether if it hits 100, great. If not, it's okay to. I remember you. Um, Terrence probably misses smoking in restaurants like I do. Um, Damn, I never smoked, but I'm trying to remember what year did they actually remove smoking from restaurants? Somebody educate me because I really don't remember what year that happened or took place. That's interesting. Uh, Reynold Vlogs is here. Good afternoon, watching you all the way from Northern Cal. I appreciate you being here, Reynold. It's been a while. At least it feels like it's been a while. Sometimes I lose track. Remember, everybody, to smash the likes. Jeffrey says, admire that you're living overseas. You did it. I want to eventually do that too. Jeffrey, and I mean, yeah, sometimes in life it's okay to pat yourself on the back for, accomplishing something in life that I never ever thought I'd be where I am right now in my life. Never ever imagined it. And initially, when I was looking into it, I was apprehensive, nervous, intimidated, all that kind of stuff. And then, I don't know, it just hit me and just said, Michael, just do it. Just do it. Don't live a life where I might have regrets later in life when I'm physically unable to do things and then I'm upset because I never did it. I didn't want to be a person, I always say this, sitting in my end days having regrets. So that's why I'm so glad I did what I did. Um, and quite honestly, it didn't take me very long. Once a few days go past and you kind of get a feel for the culture, the environment, and then you see quickly how nice everybody is. It didn't take me long to lose that anxiety, nervousness of being far away from home. I'm not homesick at all. Yes, I think about my mother and father and my brothers and sisters and stuff like that, but I never feel homesick. And I guess for me, the positive thing for that, not being homesick, is maybe that's going to help prepare me to make me stronger. I'm sure with everybody, my mother and father mean the world to me. I also know that they're not going to live forever, and I don't like to talk about that. Honestly, I'm thankful and blessed that they've lived as long as they have. Maybe this will help prepare me to be stronger because I always feared that day. Like, I'm a sensitive individual when it comes to my mother and father or anybody that I care about. It's I don't hide my feelings. I'm emotional, so maybe that's what this is going to help prepare me. I'm surrounded by so many amazingly great people here. I have a family outside of my family at home, if that makes sense, and uh, by the numbers that grow here. I couldn't be more thankful. I really couldn't. Um, Crag says I get it totally. Um, so yeah, I mean I don't like to talk about losing loved ones or family members, but that's what I think about. I'm transparent. I'm telling you when I try to find a positive in things in life, and maybe that's what it's preparing me, making me stronger. Uh, Especially for me, like I came to the Philippines, I'd never been this far away from home. It's not like I've been here before. Uh, yeah, I'm like halfway around the world. Uh, I'm halfway around the world in a way. My parents' time difference, I'm 12 hours ahead of them. And then when daylight savings kicks in, it's 13 hours. So, like that's when you really think about it, I'm going towards the ocean right now. But Crow Crag says, I felt and went through the same. I appreciate you being here also. I appreciate the comment. Um, I don't know if you've ever been here before either. This is your first time in my live stream visiting my channel, but I appreciate it. Like I said, I enjoy just connecting with people, uh, sharing my everyday simple life. I mean, that's what I'm doing. And sometimes in life too, me making this decision to come here was all my decision. It was all my decision. I wasn't influenced one way or another to do something. And I feel like I always lived a life prior to coming here. I said this before also, being guided by your family, your mother, your father, or siblings, oh, Michael, you should be this, you should work here, you should do that, you should buy this thing. Or I always felt like I was always recommended what to do in my life. And I'm not saying it was right or wrong or good or bad, but how much of my life did I really truly make my own decisions? Coming here is the only big decision I know that I ever made in my life that I didn't let anybody influence me one way or another. I decided to do this all on my own. So I'm going to live by it and die by it. And right now, I can't say that I made a mistake. I'm happy. Uh, Chris Scott, hi, Michael. Hope you're having a great day. Mr. New Jersey, CKN, my friend is here. Uh, Steve says, I read at an Indianapolis airport a brochure on the Philippines that read, Filipinos are the friendliest people in the world. I would agree with that. And I'm here and I'm living it. Again, there's always going to be somebody that might have an opposite opinion of that, which that would be, to me, wouldn't be an accurate statement to say that they weren't the friendliest. But everybody's different. I know, in my opinion, Dumaguete is the city of gentle people. I call them the city of gentle souls, and I think they are. I think they are. Mayong hapon. Somebody sent me oh wow, sent a high five. Mannix Bishop sent me a high five. Mr. Bishop or Mrs. Bishop, or thank you very much for that high five gift. I greatly appreciate it. Means a lot to me. And again, if you might be new, Mannix Bishop, thank you for being here. My name's Michael, living abroad here from the U.S. I'm living in Dumaguete, Philippines, and been here since July of 2024. Uh, Went home one time in March of 2025, quickly returned in June of 2025, and I've been here ever since. I love it here, but I greatly appreciate the high five. Mannix, and we got Julio Torres is here, and Chris, you sending me the star. I always feel it's appropriate for me to show my face, man to man. Or and Chris, you did it again. You're spoiling me. Thank you for the Chris Scott. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, I'm more than thankful just for people that are here having this conversation, connecting on various topics at any different level. And yeah, I'm not walking alone. Um, you guys are virtually walking with me, but you're here and I'm with you guys. I just think it's really special. But here's all the food. They're supposed to have all this food. I need to try the liver, the barbecue liver. The food's actually really good here. You have J&J's, Inasal, And then I ate the one here. It says Ballet. That's where I got my food from the other day. I'm so glad they're here until the 30th, and they do music. I don't know if they're going to still do music at night. Looks like all the speakers are gone, so I'm assuming that's done. But the food's supposed to stay until the 30th. So I'm going to get some barbecued chicken liver maybe tonight, as long as it doesn't rain. We'll see how it's still got some clouds. Um, we shall see on that later tonight. I like liver. Liver's good for you. Um, but yeah, what a beauty. Look how, feels so good here. Uh, hey, Jet. Jet is here. Thank you for being here, Jet. Uh, you know where I'm at, the Boulevard. And like I was saying earlier, Jet, they're here until May 30th. All that food is still there till May 30th, Jet. How's the weather up there in Mabinai? This cloudy, or did you get more rain? It's been okay here since this morning. We had a couple downpours, but it's okay right now. But thank you so much, Jet, for being here. Jeff Virgil is here. Barbecued liver is awesome. Yes, exactly. Dude, chicken liver sounds all right. Usually eat beef liver, but only if it's all I got. Yeah, like I said, there's a little for me tasting beef liver and chicken liver, a slight difference. I ate beef and chicken liver at home. I think my brother a couple times he would make chicken liver and beef liver. I think he rotated between both. Yeah, I just appreciate even coming here. Like, guys, if you would see how many times, like when I walk around, I'm not doing a live stream. I'll be walking and then I need to take a water break, or if I get a latte, I'll bring my coffee here and I will just sit at a good spot, or I'll just stand and I just take this all in. And I know you can see an ocean in Florida, wherever you're at in the world. If you're near an ocean's just an ocean. But to me, this is an ocean, but I'm in Asia. So it's different. You know, the island of Cebu, the island of Sikihor, like it's just different. The whole sea. So well, like when you see all that, it's just paints a different picture. Uh it's a blessing. I'm telling you, like when I'm here, I'm just so thankful. And like I said, the simple things in life. I can walk, listen to the music, and disconnect. I'll listen to oldies. I was listening to some 80s stuff yesterday, and it just brings back memories. And I know a lot of people are biased towards like music from their, generation or whatever like that. But it just seems like the older stuff, and I'm talking old stuff even before I was even born. Um, it's just different. I like new stuff now too, though. I do listen to new age stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I do listen to that too, but it's weird. Like, oh, there's a plane like flying into Dumaguete Airport. Terrence says he's going. Terrence, let me see. 1:45 in North Carolina. I work tomorrow. Good night, Terrence. I hope to see you again, my friend. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. The eight with the waves even look Asian. I just, like I said, man, I get peace and happiness and relaxation and thankful and blessed. I mean, just for this, but the culture, the seawall, the people, like, people just hanging out, just watching the ocean. For me, there's an energy, there's a connection to the earth. I'm a firm believer in all that. Staying grounded, taking your shoes off, being somewhere where there's grass or the dirt, you're connected. I mean, there's so much energy in the ocean. I just love it here, man. I just uh absolutely love it. Let me Jeffrey said, somebody said tonight. Oh, Jeffrey sent the thumbs up. Hey, Jeffrey, I don't know if you're gone, but I'm gonna, whoops. Darn, I can't make you blue on that. I need to find your name. I need to make you, Sweet Potato said something and retracted it. Um, where'd he go? Jeffrey. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm sorry I missed that. But if click on a comment that you made, Jeffrey, is this Florida? Rude Digger Kirsch. This is Dumaguete, Philippines. Although I did live in Florida for 2 years. I guess Florida would be nighttime anyway right now. Um, Chris Scott, where is Jeffrey at? Oh, maybe I already did give Jeffrey. Oh, never mind. Maybe I did already make you blue. I'm losing track. How long did it take you to learn Tagalog? Actually, this is Bisaya here. I think the only thing I really know in Tagalog is Kamusta Ka. I think that's Tagalog, or maybe that's Ilonggo. Uh, this is here is the Visayan, island. So I'm strictly learning little by little Bisaya. I just take notes. I put it in my little digital notepad on my phone, and I just learn the basics. You know, little by little, I add a little more, and it gets easier once you start doing it. I love learning the language because I love. It's just to me, it's like a respect thing, and the locals appreciate it. They may speak to me in English, good morning, good afternoon, something to that extent, and then I like to respond to them in Bisaya, and that really makes them smile. Because, they're saying hello to me in English, and they're probably expecting me to reply in English, and I reply to them in Bisaya. It just makes it that much more special. Carl Robertson. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. Kyler Robertson. Yeah. I learned Dane. It's good all over the north. Jeff Virgil said, yes, you made me blue. Oops, what the hell? I don't want that. I always bump something with my fingers. Uh, Messiah, yes. Anna Kennedy saying hello to Dr. Red Taco. Sweet Potato said, hello, is this the Philippines? Yes. Yes, it would be Sweet Potato. I love sweet potatoes. They're pretty healthy too. Sweet potato with some natural grass fed butter and some sea salt on it, and I'm good to go. That's a good potato. Yes, this would be the Bohol Sea in Dumaguete, Philippines. Tuan Nugent says hello. Uh, Tuan Nugent, I hope I'm saying that right. That's the plane I'll be getting off one day, Michael. Yeah, if you fly from Cebu to Dumaguete, yeah, you would fly right. Yeah, the airport's right down there. Um, and I'm glad I went through Cebu at the recommendation of many people. They said, Michael, you'd probably be better off flying into Cebu than Manila. They just thought it's a bigger airport, maybe a little more chaotic. They were just trying to bring me into the Philippines as stress-free as possible. And so both times I've flown to and from the Philippines, I always go through Cebu. Um, but yeah, like I don't know if you can hear the breeze. I know they changed the audio through YouTube on these live streams, and I don't know why it blocks out a lot of the background noise. I guess it does have its benefits. Uh, I don't know if you can even hear the waves like just crashing, the sound, but I wish they wouldn't have changed that. Remember, everyone, to smash that thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, you ring that bell. I appreciate you and everybody that always promotes the channel. Humbled, thankful, blessed. Maybe I can we'll see how warm this wall is. Ugh. Yeah, you got here's the thing, the seawall is great. The only problem is the bigger, the wall's big, it retains all the heat. So even if I just sit a little corner of my labut, which is butt in Bisaya, a little bit of my labut sitting here, it gets warm. Some days, like you could literally probably cook an egg on that wall. Um, yeah, at least it's dry now. What I've learned is the best place to sit is actually on them benches because it's smaller and then, it doesn't retain a lot of heat. But I like giving the background of the ocean. Uh, yeah, I don't sit often. No, I don't. But I was just trying. I mean, I can actually sit, not in the shade because it's cloudy at 1:52 in the afternoon. But no, I don't normally sit. But I figured since I'm kind of winding down, getting close to the end, unless you guys want me to go walk somewhere else, I'm not tired. No. After the live stream, I get something to eat. I haven't eaten anything. I've had a banana and mushroom coffee at my apartment, and then I had an iced latte at Kohi before I did the live. That's it. I don't eat much. I eat twice a day, sometimes once. And I know it sounds crazy, but uh, the less you eat, that helps with having gut issues as well. Certainly don't eat close to bedtime because digestion requires a lot of energy. So when you sleep, that's when your body heals you. Well, if it's uh, dedicating a lot of that energy to your digestion, it's taken away from maybe inflammation, other parts of your body that need to heal. Just a little tip. At least I know it works for me. And yeah, I don't eat much close to bedtime. Connie, thank you so much for the floating heart. Again, another blessing. You guys are all my friends. You're my blessing. If only you guys could feel what I feel like inside. There aren't words that can express myself enough. My gratitude and appreciation for everything. Uh, Translation, like I said, we all care about you, my friend, and we and all want to be like Mike. Yeah, Michael Jordan. Yeah, he was a hell of a basketball player. I'd say one hell of an entrepreneur at this point. All the money he makes from the Jordan brand. Yeah. Papa Eric says, "Hello, my friend. I'm watching you all video and I like it." Papa Eric, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here in Dumaguete, Philippines with me. Um, I don't know if you guys noticed though. I wanted to say this just because I like giving people, uh, the locals, a shout out. When I was doing my live stream the other day for the dragon boat races, I don't know who was watching or who's here that was watching it, but a gentleman, a Filipino, walked up to me, like kind of tapped my shoulder when I was doing the live showing the boats, and he introduced himself, and he showed me his phone, and he was watching my live stream on his phone. And I just figured maybe I'd met him before or something like that. He was from, I thought he said Ban. I didn't understand it at first. I misunderstood him, but he was from Manila. Came visiting from Manila. I don't know if it was just for the boat races, but he was watching my live stream, and I was like, "Wow, how the heck do you know who I am?" And he just kind of said he's watched me before from Manila. I don't know. It was just a very nice comment. I was humbled. Beecher, my beach friend says, interesting fact, organs digest more stress free in an upright position. Late for me, Michael. See you next time. Take care. Beecher, this is before you go. I hope you didn't leave. You're blue now, too. Um, you're a registered nurse. You're a caring person. So you're a registered nurse. So now you're blue. Uh, and I want you to come back. Raven says, same late for me and off to sleep, but so good to see you, Raven. Can I trust you, Raven? I'm just going to take a leap of faith. You're blue now, too, if you didn't leave. There you go. See, now I beat you. You commented you're blue. You stand out. Raven, you're going to stand out too if you make a comment. But I appreciate you being here. Besides all the women that came up to Michael too during the dragon boat race. Well, some of them, the one woman that came up to me, she owns Lettle's Bakery where I get the sourdough. Then Jenna Lynn from Bacolid happened to be came to Dumaguete to visit friends and stuff. The most crowded day I was here during the boat races, she happened to be going by in a car and saw me. She had planned. I didn't know she was coming here, and she saw me and pulled over. And yeah, she gave me all those Philippine treats from I think Maria's or Marie's, like their Philippine snacks, like cookies, macarons, and stuff like. What in the world? Uh, my fingers. I hit the button again. So yeah, I ran into Jenilyn. Yeah, I ran into a bunch of people. It's been a hot minute, Raven. Well, you're hot and blue now. Papa said I'm here from Tawan, and I apologize. I still have to pronounce my pronunciation on a lot of things is a work in progress. So please forgive me. I appreciate Papa Eric you being here. Nueva come I'm not even gonna try to say that. Cabanatown City, Nueva. Esija, Philippines. And you're probably laughing, and I don't blame you. Night, night, Raven. See you all next time. Yes, you're the blue snow. Brittany, hello, Brittany from Texas. Welcome to Dumaguete, Philippines. My name's Michael. I'm born and raised. I'm born in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Mechanicsburg, PA, Central PA is my American address, if you want to say, but I'm here and living abroad in the Philippines and love it. Couldn't be happier. Kind of going back. Let me see. Hello, my friend. That's right, Papa Eric. I appreciate you, Papa Eric. Um, yeah, don't sit. It's funny. I'm probably gonna stand because my butt's getting hot. Anna Kennedy says, "I miss the Philippines and we'll be returning next year." What part of the Philippines, Anna? I guess do you go to, or where have you been? Um, I'm gonna get up. That was long enough for me to sit. Sandy J or Sandy G, GJ06 says hello. Hello, Sandy. Welcome to Dumaguete, Philippines at the Rizal Boulevard. It's like a boardwalk, but it's much more awesome because it's great people, great culture life. Um, Cloudy day, which is obviously very unusual here during hot season in the Philippines. Oops, trying to. Brittany Hudson. Wow, that view is beautiful. Here, I'll give you the view. I'm gonna give you the view. This would be the Bohol Sea in Dumaguete, Philippines. This is the Rizal Boulevard. I mean, there's the port down there, and that runs the whole way up and around. There's always festivals, fiestas through here. It goes way down there. Great walking, great breeze from the ocean. Sikihor Island. Um, Cebu Island you see in the background, and then this would be the Bohol Sea. Yeah, I love it here. Papa Eric says beautiful views, but Brittany, yeah, where are you from, Brittany Hudson? Welcome to Dumaguete, Philippines. Patrick Armstrong, throw the line in, mate, catch a fish. You know what? I probably don't even need a fishing rod. I can do what some of the locals do and just get an empty like soda bottle. Although I wouldn't drink the soda, I don't drink soda, and they basically get an empty plastic bottle and then they wrap some sort of fishing line around it, and that's what they throw out there, and they fish with that. I need to do some sort of fishing thing. I know I'm supposed to go out in the boat with some locals, and this never matriculated. I wish it would. I'm just gonna have to go up to somebody again, random, and just do it on my own and say, "Hey, can you take me out on your fishing boat?" Now they might be using fishing nets, uh, and then I would just give them some money for taking me out. But that would be fun. I could probably try and do a live stream because they're not like right here. They don't go very far off. There's one there. There's one out there. I'm pretty sure the signal would be fine out there, but oh, this air feels so good. Uh, Hank Stank the Tank. Dang, you're handsome. Dang it. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hank Stank. Hank Stank the Tank. What a name. I don't think I will ever forget you, Hank. I'll just stick with Hank. Um, that's good enough. But I appreciate the compliment. Uh, Brittany's from Texas. All right, so I scrolled back. Now I see you're from Texas. Texas, man. When I hear Texas, I think barbecue. I think food. Uh, Very good food. Hey there, Michael. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Where'd you get that from? Who says that? Uh, have a good night, Trevor. Or wait, I'm losing track. That's not. Oh, I forget who. But have a good night. I lose track of every. I think Trevor's SFN Mobile Mechanic. I think I get you guys twisted. Uh, John says, "Push for it, friend." Yeah, it rained this morning, Papa Eric, like twice, two quick downpours, but it's just been dark like this, and then a little blue, a little blue, a little dark. Usually the breeze seems to blow all the like the storm rain stuff inland the majority of the time. But I think we're well. Hopefully, we'll be okay. Brittany's from Texas. Why people don't fish from there more? I don't know if it's the time of the day, but you will see locals with their fishing rods. They'll all be all along the seawall. They pick spots. I've seen them do it. I just maybe fishing by fishing nets is just more popular here. But there are people, even foreigners, that bring their tackle box and they fish along here. I'd guess right now it's just because of the time of the day, but it is cloudy. So usually it's too hot and sunny out. The locals, some of them don't like to be exposed to the sunlight as much. Tuna and mayo is fine as long as it's avocado mayo. I use avocado mayo. That's about it, I think, nowadays. I used to use like Miracle Whip and stuff like that, and then I changed my tune. I went with a more healthier option, but that does sound good. I get salmon and tuna sushi from Melton Pot, and boy, is it good! It's my favorite. I've mentioned it before. It's called Volcano, the Volcano. It's like a because they use the like a seaweed wrap outside to hold everything, the rice, the tuna, salmon. It does come with a cheese. I get it without the cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese it is. I don't I'm only like a cheddar. There's only a few cheeses that I prefer. I mean mozzarella, of course, that's on pizza, but like provolone, cheddar are like my favorite. Oh, obviously Parmigiano Romano, that kind of cheese. I don't know the cheese that they were using on it. I just don't. It's good, but I just didn't like it. So I just tell them, don't give me the cheese on that sushi, but add cucumber because I think there's cucumber in it with the rice. I just say just substitute cucumber in place of the cheese, and then it's got like this spicy kind of drizzle on it. But they call it it's like deep fried. The sushi or the tuna and the salmon within that volcano sushi is not raw. It's I don't know how they prepare it if it's broiled or whatever, but it's really good. Volcano, it's my favorite. Baz Balan, bro, do you get Starlink satellite? Yeah, you can get Starlink service here, Vaz. I mean, I don't have the Starlink capabilities like the Starlink Mini or whatever, the satellite. But no, you have Starlink capability here if I would get it. But the only problem with that for me when I'm walking is even though Starlink Mini is kind of like a portable version, I don't know if I could like put the satellite thing because it is small enough. Maybe it would fit in my backpack. I don't know. Um, it works fine with me using my data where I've been now. If I ever go to provincey like areas and or let's say I live more in the province, I would probably have to invest in a Starlink. Although they get, my friends that are in my BNI, they I don't know if they're using Wi-Fi there maybe, but they stream from my BNI, and for the most part, it comes in fairly clear. Yes, the fish in the volcano is fried. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, some people that would be Master Fortune came up with the name the Duke of Duma. That's too high of an honor for me. I'm not the Duke of anything. But yeah, that's his Master Fortune came up with that nickname. He's a local Filipino here. He came up with that nickname, the Duke of Duma. That just seems like too much of an honor. I don't deserve that. I just always go with Simple Michael. Uh, I subscribed. It was nice meeting you. It's 1 a.m. here, so I better get to bed. So that means you're one time zone over from Eastern Standard. I appreciate Brittany. I hope to see. All right, you'll be back again. I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Texas food. I'm jealous. Although I'm very happy with what I have here in the Philippines. I'd say certain foods, certain quality foods I miss from the States. But if you go to a bigger city, probably Manila, probably even Iloilo, or of course you go to Thailand or something like that. If I really want top notch American like cuisine, I'd probably have to go there. Although there are very good options here. Um, Shout out to Astoria restaurant here. My friend Richie owns it, Filipino, great guy. Astoria. If you're ever in Dumaguete and you want to go to a very good, has everything from Thai food to Philippine food to Italian food to burger like food. Astoria, Esturia, Astoria. Check it out. And no, I'm not sponsored by Astoria, but he's a friend. He's like family. And I try to help promote people's businesses here for the locals. Why not? Um, uh, and I think very highly of the food. That's probably my favorite place. Although there are other good places that I haven't even tried yet. But yeah, Astoria has been a personal favorite of mine for quite a while. And he's a very good friend, Richie. So yeah, shout out to Richie. Um, but thank you, Brittany. Um, where are we at here? 126 minutes. Patrick Armstrong says you have food options there called balut. Yes, there is a food option. And guess what, Patrick? I've never indulged on balut. Not yet. I keep saying not yet because I know at some point I'm going to have to just give in. Some people say, Michael, don't do it. I, I mean, I think I will be. It would be easier for me if I was only drinking the juice of the balut, the soup like contents. Me biting into a little ducky, well, very young ducky, might be a little tough for me. I think it's more mental than it is like taste. Uh, but we'll see. And if and when that balut challenge happens, you guys will all be a part of it because there's no way in the world I would do try balut without you all being present to laugh at me or to witness me, my facial expressions and whatnot. Yes, Astoria restaurant in Dumaguete. Dumaguete is so good. It's good. The locals like you. Well, um, I just kill with kindness, and I enjoy it. I don't go out of my way. That's just a part of who I am. And I know you guys know this, John. When it comes to locals, anybody that knows me well enough, I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy learning from people, especially in a completely different culture. Um, uh, I'm a social person. Um, I don't go like out of my way, so to speak. It just comes naturally, especially here. The ice is broken very easily and very quickly here with people. Even if it's just a simple smile and then you smile back. But I usually say whatever, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening in Bisaya. That's typical. And then I say amping. Amping means take care, and then you run into people again. You see them again. You think it's so many people that the chances of you running into them again is like hard. But I guess with as much walking as I do now, I'm starting to realize that um, it's very easy for me to run into people again. Or there's people that I meet that I never personally met. They just recognize me because I've been here for so long. Nomad Brad lives in a converted box truck. He was Nomad Brad. Connie says, have you had Mongo Bean? Sometimes I feel like, Connie, I've had things, but I don't remember what it was called. Sometimes people just give me things to try and I eat it, and I don't like take the memory, take a personal memory note of what I ate. So it's possible. Kayla, hello, Kayla Phillips. Nice to see you, my friend. It's late for you, Kayla, or Kayla. I get confused. Are you on the West Coast, maybe? Maybe that's why, because it's 2 a.m. on the East Coast, which means California is like 11 at night, I guess, Sunday night. Yeah, Storia is in one of the channel's video shorts, quick food review. Oh, you're up late then, Kayla. I thought you were East Coast, but I'm like, well, thank you for being up so late. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. It's a cloudy day, Kayla, but it's okay. It's okay. Every day is a good day. I have to check into the Mongo bean, Connie. I'm not sure if I had it. Um, Trying to go back, see if I missed. Nathan says, oh, yeah, see, Nathan, I agree. I don't know if you're still here. He says, cheese doesn't go with sushi, in my opinion. Yeah, I just didn't like it. The cheese, I don't even, I never asked. I guess I could have asked what kind of cheese it was. We got Gary here also with the Philippine flag. Hello, Gary. Welcome, Gary. Dumaguete, Philippines. Nice to see you. But yeah, I don't remember what kind of cheese. I agree. I just don't think cheese. It just didn't hit me right. I like the wasabi. They give you a big, clump of it. I take it all and mix that in with the soy sauce or whatever. And honestly, I don't even think the wasabi here is that strong. I remember getting sushi in California many years ago. I think it was one of the first times I ever tried it. I think it was Japanese sushi. I think it was in a Japanese restaurant in California. I think I was in San Jose, Northern California, Santa Cruz, San Jose, somewhere up in Northern California. And I remember the wasabi then. And that wasabi, I was like, my mouth was on fire. And I only used a little bit. Maybe they have certain, I don't know. Maybe they have certain levels of heat, like hotness and wasabi. But I just remember the the wasabi in Japan, that green paste stuff was freaking fire, like really strong compared to what I have here. But yeah, I agree, Nathan. I just didn't feel the cheese thing. They call you the Don of Dumaguete. uh, a friend calls me the Duke of Dumaguete. I'm just Michael. That's good enough. That he likes the. That's just his nickname for me. Yeah, it's funny. Uh, Patrick says 3:44 p.m. in Australia. So you're ahead of me. Then I'm assuming where Australia's at. Never been to Australia. Those are all places that are so close that I could potentially, go to. I always say I want to go to Japan. It's Japan, Japan, Japan's my first choice. I know it's expensive there, probably very similar to prices like in America, but I think if someday I have the option to go there for a week or two, even if it's for a week, and just pick one or two places of attractions and like Tokyo. I just want to just embrace that Japanese culture. Buy some Japanese themed T-shirts. I have a thing for Asian style like T-shirts, even like this. I just think they're neat. You can't buy these type. Maybe you can get them on, I don't know, in America somewhere. But I like those kind of T-shirts. Obviously, I can't. I don't know what it says, but I think it's different and very unique. But oh, so Kayla, you're from Pennsylvania like me. You're Pennsylvania Dutch or whatever they say about us. I should remember that. Higgs, my friend Higgs is here saying hello to Dr. Red also. Welcome, Higgs. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. A little cloudy here in Dumaguete. Um, did have some rain earlier this morning, but it's all good. Rain or shine, which the majority of the time it's sunshine. I'm all good. I don't care. Um, Simply happy, Mr. Higgs. I know you have future plans to someday to get here. I hope that's what you do. At least try it. You never know. You may get here and it might not vibe with you. Think it will. You might have to bounce around at a couple different islands till you find your comfort zone. But um, I'm surprised I didn't see Caden Hall today. He made me thinking of Palawan. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Palawan. So, what's going to be your first trip out of the Philippines? Japan, Thailand, or Vietnam? I would love for it to be Japan, Sam. I just don't know if that's going to be we'll just see where I'm at on my budget. uh, I think Vietnam would probably be definitely cheaper. And Vietnam is Da Nang. I like the idea of maybe going to Da Nang. I've had several expat friends who have gone to Da Nang, and I've seen video footage. I've actually talked to my other friend Kevin, video chat. Very nice, wide beaches, very clean. Uh, I think it's cheaper cost of living from what they said. The food is also less expensive, maybe better depending on certain things, or I guess one's opinion of the food. But I would like Thailand just because I like watching. In the past, I haven't watched any lately. The street food videos of Thailand and just all the food. I just think that would be fun just to try sample good quality, clean, related street food. I've always liked just the watermelon juice they have there, like all natural, like watermelon. They combine watermelon, some other fruit juices. I don't know. It just seems interesting to me. But we'll see. Oh, Caden was here for a minute and I freaking missed it. Sorry, Caden. Darn it. Higgs says, is this where Simply and Jeb are? Yeah, they're right here. Yep. Yeah, this is where I've ran into them. The one time they were doing a live stream, I was here, but I just stayed out of it. I don't like crashing people's live streams. Not that they would have taken me as crashing it, but yeah, I think it was one of the nights when they were eating food here. I was here. I was here, kind of back, well, actually along this wall right here. But yeah, all the food and stuff, pigs, they were getting the food right here. Yeah, they live like, I don't know, 10 on a tricycle, 10, 15 minutes or so from here. They're not far here in the city. And there's like Higgs. I don't know if you can see the famous tank taco that everybody talks about, or tacos in general. But yeah, yes, this is where they were at. Um, Patrick says thank you to Dr. Red. Ines was. I'm gonna try and pronounce this name, but Ines was Wusianan, something like that. Nice meeting you, Ines, Dumaguete, Philippines. Uh, Sorry, I missed Caden. Can't believe that. Hig says, I respect that. I wouldn't want to crash a streamer either. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have cared. Like I said, I just let them do their thing. You know what I mean? That's just me. Um, I think we were gonna get something to eat. I was actually gonna get something to eat with them when they were getting the food. But again, I didn't know they were gonna be live streaming when they were eating their food. So like, I left and they were turning around and I was gone. I said next time, get some food, try some stuff with them. Uh, Red, do you live in the Philippines? No, Dr. Red's not here in the Philippines. I don't think so. Nihal, he's here in the Philippines. What's up, Nihal? Yeah, it's a little cloudy, but there's no rain and it feels good. My shirt is wet, but when you wear this backpack, it retains all the sweat in your back. Uh, but nice to see you, Nihal. Uh, Rain or shine, I'm all good. I'm happy. I'm alive, healthy, feel good, feel great, blessed. There we go. Xbox Master J. This is the coolest day in the Philippines for me. That should mean that you're outside and not in your apartment. Um, I know I'll be done soon, but welcome, Xbox Master. I hope you're feeling better. Stay away from tap water or street food. I don't know what you were consuming. Mexican tacos made their way all the way to the Philippines. And apparently, I mean, it does look good, Sam, these tacos. It's more like it's a very small place. I mean, you know what? I could walk over by there. Why not? Before I end this stream, I'm just going to walk over. The good thing is I have my power bank, but I'm going to walk over that way. The thing with which is right over here, I think it's more geared towards a bar. The girls in there, obviously, all Philippine people are beautiful. So I'm not. they're kind of, the pretty girls wearing pink in the pink taco. Um, it's a bar, but they have food. When I first saw them building it, I just thought it was a Mexican food restaurant. Then someone said, "No, Michael, that's just a bar. Hello, it's called Pink Taco, duh." Like they're telling, I didn't get it. And then I'm like, ah, crap. So it's not gonna be Mexican food because Mexican food's probably always been my favorite food. But I have to admit, I do like Philippine food. But I'm gonna go over here just so you. It's very small. I would get takeout. I think when Jet and Jen went there, I think they got takeout. I wouldn't eat it there, but they kind of offer, hey, you get a drink or two, and then you can get a taco for, I don't know, like it's like a drink taco bundle. Um, and they have the gelato ice cream thing, like a truck right in front of it. I'm gonna go over here. Uh, Yeah, like I said, we got dumped on this morning twice for like 5 minutes each, like two dumpings. And then it's just been basically cloudy the rest of the day. Definitely, I mean, cooler. I mean, I don't care what it is, you know me. It can be hot as all can be or whatever. But yeah, we'll go across the street. But DRT will be here someday. He'll be in the Philippines. He's going to come to Dumaguete and we're going to go get some coconut water or something together. Right, DRT. But yeah, like it's funny, the gelato. I've never gotten it yet just because I don't eat much sugar, but it's behind this tarp. But where Jet and Jen came is right here, but it's very small. And like I said, it's not even open now. I think they were sitting out here, and then like you can't even see inside. But yeah, it's very tiny. But they do have tacos, which I was happy to see that. So yeah, and then they have the ice cream here. I don't know. Look, see, they even that wasn't. I don't remember seeing that sushi unlimited. Hmm, I didn't know they had that. Sharni says hi, hello, Sharni. Dr. Red said Xbox probably broke out the hoodie today. Yeah, I would hope not. I I have like a zip up like running jacket type thing. That was only from when I flew here in the airplane. Because if any of you guys fly on airplanes, they crank up the AC and it's cold as you know what. I'm and I actually I have like running pants too. I wore them on the plane too. It's freezing. And then I get the complimentary blanket that they give you. I mean, yeah, it's freezing in an airplane. And then I'm just gonna get ready to wrap this up. Ah, no hoodie today. It's nice and cold. But yesterday was really like I came here yesterday evening after I was done. Basically, all my walking was done. It was packed here with people, still packed because people are still getting food there. Um, but yeah, like there's probably more people than there out than normal just because it's not sunny. But I'm gonna probably say goodbye to everybody. Sharni, thank you for being here. Sorry I'm ending my live stream. Maybe you'll come back another time. Higgs said, oh, that was earlier about living in the Philippines. Anna said, Michael, salmon fishing in Alaska, best salmon in the whole world. I've never been to Alaska. I've had friends that have done the Alaskan cruise. I don't know how long they were there, but they did a lot of sightseeing on a cruise ship in Alaska. And they say that was one of the best cruise vacations, most beautiful, amazing things they've ever done. Um, I'm sure the salmon is unlike anything I've ever had. It would probably melt in your mouth, Anna. It would melt in my mouth, Anna. Uh, yes, smoked salmon. I've had smoked salmon, not Alaskan smoked salmon. that I've had smoked salmon that we've gotten through Costco's that I'm not even sure maybe it would have said it was came from Alaska. I've had the Alaskan snow crab legs that we've gotten from Costco's. I've had that before, but that sounds really good, Anna. Now you're making me hungry. Jose Kabug, what's up, dudes? Elo watching. Good afternoon, dudes. Hey, Jose. That's kind of funny. Hey, Jose. Thank you for being here and saying hello from Elo. I'm in Dumaguete. I'm sure you already caught that. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my channel. I'm getting ready to wrap this live stream up, Jose, but hopefully some other time you come back. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Don't be a stranger next time. I do these live streams mainly Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but I do throw in Saturday and Sundays on occasion, just to be make up for people being so dedicated and loyal and coming to my live streams when they could be in bed sleeping. So I try to help them out and cut them a break, cut them some slack on the weekends. Yes, Steve. Yeah. You go to Valencia Mountains, cooler. Heck, you go to Tagaytay, it's cooler. The only problem with Tagaytay is it's too far away from the ocean. I need to be by this. I need to see an ocean every day. Or for me personally, there's no point in me being here. That'd be like me living in Florida. When I lived in Florida, I lived 8 minutes from the beach. I saw the ocean every day. I'd go to work, leave right from work. I'd go right to the ocean and go for a swim every day. I need to be by an ocean, or there's no point in me being here. Um, Thank you, Jose. He says, yeah, dudes, I'm yours now. I appreciate you, Jose, being here from Elo. Are you Filipino, Jose? I did meet a guy the other day doing a live stream here. While I was doing my stream, he was from Manila watching the dragon boat races, and he introduced himself to me. Take care, Kayla. How do you get your address so I can send you some smoked salmon after I catch it? Wow, you would literally send me salmon here to the Philippines? Um, I'm gonna let you know this, Anna. On my YouTube channel, in the description biography, and I'm not asking you to send me salmon. That'd probably be very expensive for you to do that. But you can reach out to me as a friend. Um, my Facebook account and my Instagram account links are in my description bio in my YouTube. So just friend me, say it's Anna Kennedy from YouTube. That way I know it's you. And you can act like it, but I'm signing off anyway. But yeah, just say hello, Mr. Sweatshirt. Hey guys, look at that. 20 pounds later. I almost didn't recognize you, Skinny. I love this thing. Freaking Skinny J. Yeah, how are you? That actually sounds like a the guy smokes dope. Yeah, it's like Skinny J. That means he's yeah. Anyway, guys, Anna, do that. Just um friend me on Facebook or Instagram. Send me a Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger. Say it's Anna Kennedy Conroy. You can call yourself Alaska. Anything just so I can relate and identify you. That would be great. Thank you. Christina Sin says, hello. God bless you, sir. Thank you, Christina Sin. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Dumaguete, Philippines. Jose, I saw that. Nihal, thank you, Nihal. Good night, Jeff Virgil. Jose, thank you. Anna Kennedy, yes, okay. Always catch up your lives, dudes. Thank you, Jose. God bless you. Appreciate it. Have a good night, Anna. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Cool Kingman, man. As you saved the best for last. One of the best. You guys are all the best. But Cool Kingman, aloha, brother. Be safe. God bless you, brother. Kain Tayo, let's eat. You know what? Hopefully someday, Cool Kingman, you visit the Philippines. I think you have a better chance of visiting me in the Philippines than I do going to Hawaii. But appreciate you being here and saying hello, Cool Kingman. God bless you always. Have a great day, Jose. Dude, God bless you. God bless you also, Mr. New Jersey, CKN. Catch you guys on the next one again. Have a great morning, a great afternoon, or a good night, wherever you're at. As always, Cool Kingman. Man, Cool Kingman, God bless you. Be safe and aloha, brother. God bless always. Um, Someday, cool Kingman, uh, you're gonna grant. I'm gonna be very cool hanging out with you someday, cool Kingman. Hopefully, I have the opportunity. I don't know. We'll have a toast to some coconut water or a coffee. That's about all I drink. Good night, Connie. God bless you again, cool Kingman. Yeah, you bless me all the time. Good night, cool Kingman. Yes, of course, that would be awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. See you guys soon. Not tomorrow, the day after. Be safe, be happy. God bless. Until the next time. Take care. Yeah. Take care. I'm saying tank care, like thank you, and take care in one. Thank care. Ay, ay, ay. Time for me to eat. All right. See you. Thank you.